Conor McGregor doesn't collect watches. He collects declarations of power. Every piece on his wrist has a story, a price tag that punches harder than a left cross, and a personality as loud as the man himself. Today, we're diving inside the insane watch collection of the Notorious One, Patek Philippe Golden Ellipse. The Golden Ellipse is McGregor's quietest flex, which makes it unintentionally hilarious. Conor is known for swagger, bravado, and energy that hits harder than his left hand. Yet this watch? It whispers. It's slim, elegant, mathematically perfect, and so understated that most people would walk right past it without realizing they just missed a piece of horological royalty. That subtlety is exactly why true collectors respect it. The Ellipse isn't for the loud, it's for the knowledgeable. It signals confidence without needing diamonds or oversized cases. Selling anywhere between £14,000 and £46,000, it proves Conor doesn't need fireworks to flex. Sometimes wearing something quiet can make the loudest statement. In a world where many athletes chase shine, Conor casually drops a watch that says, "I'm rich, educated, and I don't need to prove it." Patek Philippe Rare Handcrafts Calatrava Manta. The Manta Calatrava shows a side of McGregor people rarely talk about: his appreciation for craftsmanship. This watch features a hand-painted enamel dial with a manta ray, crafted by artists who treat each piece with museum-level care. It's delicate, precise, and stunningly calm for a man known for doing jumping kicks at weigh-ins. The details are microscopic. Each enamel layer is fired, polished, corrected, and perfected until the final picture looks like art suspended in time. It's not just a watch, it's wearable poetry. Priced between £90,000 and £160,000, it fits McGregor in an unexpected way. He may be all fire and fury in the octagon, but on his wrist, he's quietly wearing a masterpiece that could hang in a gallery. It's the duality that makes this watch feel so perfectly notorious. Patek Philippe Rare Handcrafts Calatrava Rose Gold Enamel. This version of the Rare Handcrafts Calatrava doesn't feature a manta ray, but the same painstaking technique goes into creating its enamel dial. It's rose gold, refined, and built for someone who appreciates beauty almost as much as violence, which, oddly enough, fits Conor perfectly. The enamel process is notoriously unforgiving. One mistake, one bubble, one hairline flaw, and the artist must restart the entire dial. When you hold a piece like this, you aren't just wearing a watch. You're wearing discipline and patience in physical form. Pieces of this level typically fall between £80,000 and £150,000, depending on rarity and design. It's a quiet display of elegance, but still bold in its own way. Just like Conor can wear a tailored suit while talking absolute chaos, this watch blends sophistication with a hint of danger, calm on the surface, but powerful underneath. Patek Philippe Skeleton Calatrava Rose Gold Skeleton. If McGregor wore a watch, he might actually be this one. The Skeleton Calatrava is bold, open, unapologetic, and completely unwilling to hide anything. The dial is cut away so you can see every moving part. The gears, the springs, the balance wheel, all exposed like horological anatomy. That level of transparency is ironic, because Conor is usually the master of psychological misdirection. Yet on his wrist, he shows everything. A beautiful contradiction that fits him more than people realize. Retail pricing sits around £105,000, while pre-owned listings often appear between £58,000 and £62,000, depending on condition. This is a watch for people who love engineering as much as aesthetics. McGregor wearing it says, "Yes, I can appreciate the art of controlled chaos." It's mechanical aggression presented in the most luxurious way possible. A perfect metaphor for the man himself. Rolex Day Date Gold. The Rolex Day Date in yellow gold is the ultimate "I've made it" watch. Presidents wear it, CEOs wear it, and of course, Conor McGregor wears it, because nothing says success like a block of gold wrapped around your wrist. This watch doesn't need diamonds. It doesn't need flames or flash. Its very existence carries weight. When McGregor wears it, he's tapping into decades of tradition, from world leaders to global icons, all united by the same luxurious bracelet and timeless dial. Gold day dates generally range between £25,000 and £40,000 plus, depending on year and condition. For Conor, it's not just a watch. It's a statement of authority. He wears it like a man who built his own empire, brick by punch. The day-date isn't loud, but on Conor, it becomes part of the myth. The champion who rose from nothing and now wears gold in more ways than one. Rolex day-date, diamond set green dial. If the regular day-date whispers success, the diamond set green dial version screams it from a rooftop in Dubai. This is McGregor's flashiest Rolex and easily one of his most recognizable pieces. The green dial radiates wealth, the diamonds amplify it, and the gold ties everything together in a way only a superstar could pull off. This isn't a watch for modest people. It's for someone who lives loudly, confidently, and unapologetically, which makes it perfect for Conor. Depending on diamond quality and configuration, this watch can reach £50,000 to £100,000 plus, especially when customized. On his wrist, it's not just an accessory, it's a spotlight. It tells the world he's Irish, he's rich, and he's not afraid to blind you while checking the time. It's the horological equivalent of a knockout punch delivered with a smile. Patek Philippe Nautilus, full rose gold chronograph. This is the watch that turns men into statues. The full rose gold Nautilus chronograph is one of the most sought-after models in the world. A true crown jewel for any collector. On McGregor, it looks less like a watch and more like a luxury exoskeleton attached to his wrist. Originally priced much lower, demand sent these pieces skyrocketing to £150,000 to £200,000 plus on the secondary market. It became an investment disguised as jewelry, something only a handful of people on the planet can comfortably wear. The watch is sporty yet sophisticated, muscular yet elegant. Basically the watch equivalent of Conor's fighting style at his peak. Wearing this piece is the ultimate power move. No shouting, no speech needed, just rose gold doing all the talking. Patek Philippe Nautilus, two-tone chronograph. The two-tone Nautilus is Conor's way of saying, yes, I can be classy, but I'm still here to have fun. Combining steel with rose gold, this watch strikes a perfect balance between elegance and swagger. It's the kind of piece you wear when you want to look polished, but still remind everyone you enjoy chaos on weekends. Two-tone chronograph Nautilus models typically trade between £70,000 and £120,000, depending on market conditions. On McGregor's wrist, it complements his suits, his cars, and his personality. A blend of refinement and unpredictability. It's not as loud as the full gold version, but it still turns heads effortlessly. This watch doesn't scream, it smirks. It knows it's attractive, desirable, and extremely hard to get. Just like McGregor during his prime years, and that's exactly why it fits him so perfectly. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore, steel. The Royal Oak Offshore is the watch you buy when you want to feel invincible. It's big, bold, and engineered to look like it could bench press a smaller watch. Naturally, McGregor wears it with the same ease he wears a three-piece suit while threatening to rearrange someone's face. Crafted in stainless steel with an unmistakable octagonal bezel, it's a watch that refuses to blend in. Prices for steel offshores generally sit between £20,000 and £35,000, depending on age and condition. This watch suits Conor's personality. Strong presence, massive confidence, and zero interest in being subtle. It's a power watch. The kind you strap on when you want the world to know you're not here to survive the day. You're here to dominate it. In short, the steel offshore is Conor energy distilled into watch form. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore, diamond set rose gold. If the steel offshore is powerful, the diamond set rose gold version is pure theater. This is the watch equivalent of walking into a room with fireworks behind you. It's big, heavy, gold, and covered in diamonds arranged so precisely that even people who hate watches will stare in silence. Pieces like this can land anywhere between £80,000 and £150,000 plus, depending on diamond quality and configuration. It's not just a timepiece, it's a performance. On McGregor's wrist, the watch becomes even louder. He doesn't wear diamonds to impress. He wears them because they match the scale of his personality and the size of his ambitions. This is the watch for pay-per-view nights, red carpet entrances, and moments when he wants the world to remember exactly who he is. Chopard L.U.C. Tourbillon Diamond Set. Now we reach the final boss of Conor's collection. The Diamond Set Chopard L.U.C. Tourbillon. This watch is so bright it could double as stage lighting. A tourbillon already places you in elite territory, but add diamond baguettes and you enter the realm of super luxury, where only fighters, royalty, and the extremely lucky ever tread. Values typically run from £150,000 to £300,000 plus, depending on craftsmanship and stone quality. Wearing this watch is a message, not subtle, not polite. A message written in diamonds. It says, "My wrist is worth more than your house," and it says it proudly. For Conor, a man who built an empire through grit, charisma, and pure force of will, a watch like this feels strangely appropriate. It's extravagant, fearless, and brilliantly over the top. Now, Conor McGregor's watches aren't just accessories. They're symbols of power, precision, and a life lived at full throttle. If you enjoyed exploring the notorious wrist game, hit subscribe, drop a like, and tell me which watch shocked you most. More billionaire collections are coming next. Stay tuned. Next.